Hi, thank you for clicking on this video. Do you ever have trouble making decisions? That's what I'm going to talk about today. Last week I made a big decision, big for me anyways, and so I want to talk about, maybe talk through the process I went through um, to come to a decision. It's November 30th, 2025. I'm out in my tea house and it's kind of cold and it's sleety outside, so um, and dull and gray. But last week we went out shopping, and it was Black Friday week. They had the pre-Black Friday sales on, and so we were out. I forget just what we were looking for, but we were in the local Walmart, and I looked at the big screen TVs. Yeah, I've been wanting a big screen TV, an Ultra 4K big screen TV with AirPlay. So I was thinking I'd want a 65-inch big screen Ultra 4K TV, and so I walked by the audio visual area there, the electronics area, and they had them there, and they were on sale. And I looked at them, and the best deal seemed to be the 60-inch, and they had it on for a really good price. It was like $350 or something, and the 60-inch was cheaper than the 55-inch. So I thought, well, that's kind of weird. And what I've been wanting is I've been wanting, first I want the Ultra 4K, because we do a lot of armchair traveling. We like to do video, travel video, YouTubes, and I thought if we get a new an Ultra 4K TV, it would be, the scenery in that would be more striking. And so anyways, I seen these, and I showed the wife, and she wasn't dead set against it, but she was still of the opinion that our TV works, we don't need a new one. Okay. And she didn't want a 65-inch. So I looked at those ones, and it was a brand name that I wasn't that familiar, but it did say on the box it had AirPlay, which is a big thing for me. I want AirPlay because I have an iPhone phone and iPads, and a lot of times I want to show my wife pictures I took during the week or something, or that day when I go out, and I like to just put it up on the TV, and I couldn't do that with the TV we have. And the TV we had was 1080K. It wasn't high definition. It wasn't Ultra 4K. So I so that was on Wednesday. We saw this TV for sale, and I wasn't confident. I thought, okay, I'm just going to go home, and I'm going to research that TV and see how it went. So I went home, and I went on ChatGPT, and I put in the things, and I chatted with ChatGPT about it, which was, it gave me a lot of information. Sounded pretty good. I went on the Walmart website and checked it out there, and it said on there, I looked up that model, and it said AirPlay on it. So, and I was thinking, well, I wanted a 65-inch, I thought, why not, for $50 more, why not go with the 65-inch? The 60-inch was the best deal. the 65 was like $50 more, and I thought, well, it's worth it. It was worth the extra. But the trouble was, we have this beautiful picture sitting above our TV that my wife just loves. She just loves that picture, and she wasn't ready to let go of that picture, and she couldn't figure out where to put it if we put a big screen TV on that wall. So I tossed it around, and I got the measurements out. Yeah, yeah, it would cover up the picture. So then I thought, we just won't get it. It's not worth the hassle, you know. I've been wanting a new TV. And one of the reasons why I wanted the new TV was I wanted to learn how to work it while I still had the brains, you know. If my cognitive functioning gets worse, if I learn new routines now, if I have a routine, if I know how to click through things, click through menus, you click through a menu so many times, and then your fingers know where to go, right? You don't have to know. You've just done it so many times that your fingers know. So I wanted to get used to a new TV so we could enjoy video traveling, better video for the video traveling, and there's more things we can do with it. So I just thought, well, I'll just think about it for a while. And I talked to my wife about it a bit more, and then the next day we went out to Niagara-on-the-Lake. It's a nearby town by us, and we went shopping there for some stuff. And I said while we're on the drive, I says, I think I'd like to go ahead and what if instead of the 65-inch, I got the 55-inch? Would that be better? I think the 55 would fit under the picture, and so she was okay with that. So I went back and checked it out on the website again that night, and the 55-inch had dropped down to under $300. It was cheaper than the 60-inch. So I think the reason the 60-inch was cheaper than the 55-inch is that they were saving the 55-inch to put on sale on the last day. It came up on the website on the Thursday, and I had been checking on the Wednesday. It was there, but they redid the website overnight. And I thought, oh, that's great. It's $300. It's got it. And I checked all the details, and it didn't have AirPlay. Didn't say AirPlay on it. And I thought, oh, I want the AirPlay on it. So it was pretty. And I thought, what I'll do, I'm going to go down to the store. Go down to the store and see. So we went down to the store Thursday night, and we looked. Yeah, the 55-inch was on sale for $299 or something, and I checked the box, and it did say AirPlay on it. So I thought, okay. So the wife was okay with it. And sometimes it takes a long time to get your partner on board when you want to do things, and you have to just like for me, I just took my time, and I made a good case for the 55-inch. I said it would be better. The picture is going to be better. The sound is going to be better. I will be able to put photos up on the TV easily. I'll be able to put the videos up there. and hopefully our video traveling would be better. So she was okay. I made a good case for it, and I convinced myself, yes, it's okay. You're going to go ahead and do this. You have the money. It's on sale. You're not going to get it cheaper. So I went ahead and bit the bullet and bought the TV. Hey, so now I got a big, and it was uh, the the TV we had was a 50-inch, so it was a little bit bigger, a little, it's about 4 inches longer and 2 inches higher. So, but for me to make decisions is very difficult, and especially on something complicated like that. So, I talked you through what I did. Do you feel that making decisions now is more difficult? Yeah, I think a lot of people that have memory loss or mild cognitive impairment, they find decisions difficult to do, and you just have to, take a deep breath. Don't get upset about it. You get upset about it, it's not good. So I thought I'd just talk you through that. So yeah, I got a TV, but that was just the first part of the thing, right? I decided to buy a TV. I bought it. Someone helped me out to the car with it. I got it home, and then I had to put it together. It's not a big deal to put these things together, and the big screen TV. I checked the specifications on it. They're only 25 pounds. The whole TV only weighs 25 pounds. I mean, with the packaging, within the box, it weighs more, but um, it only weighs 25 pounds. But then I had to get it. I got it home. I used a hand truck to get it up the stairs and into the living room, and then I had to get it out of the box. And so I opened the box up and looked for the instructions, and then I read the instructions. I read those instructions over 2 or 3 times, and then because we didn't know whether it'd be too big, like we got the TV, and I said, well, if you don't like it in the living room, if it doesn't fit, I'll put it in another room, right? And so we left the other TV up, and I put it together beside on the floor. I put the legs, they have little feet for the thing. There was just 4 screws. I did that. That wasn't too bad. And then I plugged it in, and then I checked to make sure the AirPlay worked, because that was my big thing. I wanted to be able to cast from my phone to the TV, and I tried that, and it did work. Okay, got that done, and then she wanted to see the movie that she was watching on that TV. She wanted to see it on the new TV at the same time. Can't do that. You can only plug one TV into the cable box. So we turned off the old TV, and I took the cable. It was a coaxial cable that ran between the cable box and the old TV. So I plugged that into the new TV, and I fired it up, and it didn't work. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. And then I was wondering, was it going to work did I screw up the box? I was worrying about that. And then I I reread the instructions. Okay. Um, for the cable, you can't run the cable through the coaxial port unless the cable is free. Oh, well, we pay for our cable. I don't know where you get free cable, but it doesn't work. It wouldn't work. But it had another type of connection, an HDMI. You could hook up an HDMI cord to it from one to the other. So I plugged that in, and then it was about 11:30 at night. It took me forever just to get the thing out of the box and get it up and running, check the AirPlay, and so I said, I was getting tired. I just said, I'll just wait. So I went to bed that night and I thought, oh my God, what did I do? I bought a TV that's smarter than what I am. So, but I just said, it's okay, we'll work it out. A couple times I said to my wife, she was getting kind of upset. I said, don't worry, your husband will figure this out. She probably was thinking, yeah, good luck with that. But I just took my time, and the next morning I plugged it in, and I turned on the TV, found the cable box, got it hooked up, and it played her channel. And the really great thing was that she could use her old remote, her old cable remote, to do all the switching on the cable, right? So she only needed the new remote to turn the TV on, and then she had to navigate to the cable box and push that, and then so it was like 3 steps for her to get to her regular spot. So we got that going. So we've had it for a couple days now, and we're enjoying it. And it was a challenge to figure out which one. The last time we bought a TV, we didn't buy it. Our TV broke down, and we didn't know if we wanted an LCD or an ELD or LED, or we were just totally didn't know what we wanted. And it ended up that my stepson just bought us a TV. It showed up on the door. Here you go. Here's a TV. Your TV broke down, and here, have a TV. And we thought, it was a relief not to have to make that decision. And this time, we worked through it, and we decided on which TV we wanted, and we got it, and it turned out well. So sometimes you just have to work through it a bit. But anyways, that's my big news for today. I got a new TV. Yeah, it's a big deal for us. It's a big deal, and it was a big purchase, and I think we got a good deal on it. So the other good news is I lost some more weight. So ever since last July, I've been trying to lose weight. I was like 234 pounds, 236 or something. I was up in the mid 230s, and I got on the scale the other day. I was 208, so that's over 25 pounds I've lost now. So, and that's a big plus. For I'm feeling better. I'm thinking a little bit quicker. You know, before I was like sluggish. I think if you look at some of my earlier videos, it was pretty sluggish. So I'm thinking a little bit better. I'm eating healthier. I'm trying to stay away from the ultra processed foods. Try to eat more just protein, eggs, veggies. I like potatoes. I like a few potatoes, but I'm eating less, and it seems to be working. I got lost a bit more. I want to get below 200 pounds, so I have a way to go yet. but it's in sight. It's 8 pounds away, so it's not too bad. So thank you for watching. Uh, Let me know if you have trouble making decisions. It's I think that comes with the MCI and the memory loss is that you just let others make decisions for you. Okay? A lot of times I just go along with whatever other people want. So I'm glad I made that decision, and yeah, so it's a win for me this week. Getting a new TV, getting it up and running was a big thing too, right? So bye for now. Hope you have a great week. Thanks again for dropping in. It's nice to have a visitor. Bye for now. Like, share, comment, and like, share, comment, and oh, subscribe. Yeah, subscribe to my channel so you get, then it'll pop up whenever I put a video up, then you'll get notified on your YouTube. So bye for now. Hope you have a great day.